The young audience digs your music and sounds very much. How about you yourselves?
Well, of course we like it. You know, that's what we're in it for, because we like the music we play and we get excitement out of it just as much as our audiences do.
I don't think you've got to enjoy the music you play. Otherwise the whole thing becomes unnatural. And it's always better to be natural.
And we don't like to force things. And because they happen naturally, the audience get an excitement out of it because they don't know what to expect. And we get an excitement out of it because it's not been rehearsed. The performance has not been rehearsed to an extent that we know what's going to happen song after song. The thing is created on the night. Every night is different. And it has that excitement because of the unexpectedness of what's to come.
So is the role of the audience very important to you?
Very important, yeah. We, I suppose you can look at us as a band that uses audience participation quite a lot. We've not got an act as such, you see. It's, as I said, it's a performance and it's different every night, so obviously we have to use the audience. This is why we find it very difficult to do television shows which are not live.
Well, Status Quo is a relatively old band. You have been together for more than 10 years, but your big success began just a couple of years ago. Why?
Well, the very early days were a little bit starry for us, a little bit plastic. We were dictated to. We were told what to do. We weren't playing our own kind of music. It wasn't a natural kind of music for us. When we had a bad time in England and we went down. And so we were left alone and we had a chance to develop our own music. And I think it took a little while to get the respect from the British audiences, but when they realised that we weren't forcing anything and we were being completely natural, I think they came along with us. And it took a while, and that's why it happened just a couple of years ago. Because it did take quite a while, although we've been together 10 years, as you say.
So you had to find yourselves first.
Right, yeah, we had to find ourselves, which is always a difficult thing, to try and find a direction to go in and a natural music to play.
Well, status quo means some kind of a permanent state of affairs. Why did you choose this name?
Status quo means, in the Latin form, it means us as we are. The status means your rank, your position. Quo means in unaltered condition. Politics, it means the existing state of affairs. We like the meaning of it. Thanks. We like the meaning of that. You know, although there was no thing of creating a meaning. We just liked the sound, and it went with the band.
Yeah,
and now we've got the name Status Quo. We can say, oh, it means all these things, and it's great. You know.
How did you happen to create this kind of sound?
It's developed over. It's a natural thing that's just come from within us. We haven't forced it. We haven't tried to. It's a thing. We started off. It's in '68. I mean, we started off with a sound which was said then to be different.
Muted, muted sound.
Yeah, kind of a muted sound, and it's just developed from there. It's the four same sort of blokes, and it's just an advance on that sound, of progression on what we had then, a musical progression, which obviously has come about. We've all improved as musicians, and we've been together, you know, for 11 years.
What kind of a future do you predict for this kind of heavy rock? How about your status in the future?
There'll always be a future for heavy rock, as there's always been a future for rock in general. We can see a direction that we're going in, although we can't see the end.